Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It's great to have you in my little corner of YouTube where we speak all things adulting, faith, and lifestyle. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button. That red button must turn gray. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you enjoyed about today's video and what other videos you'd like to see. Share this with anybody and everybody who you think might need it. And last but not least, hit those notification bells so that you do not miss another video. So without wasting any more time, let us get straight into today's video. So we are back again. I promised this video a really long time ago, but you guys know the situation. So here we are. Today we'll be speaking about how to actively improve your credit score. This is a question that I get quite a lot, especially since I bought my house so young. A lot of people are like, dude, how did you manage to get a good credit score at such a young age? Like, make it make sense. So I am here to give you practical steps as to how to improve or increase your credit score. These are things that I have been doing my whole life. So clearly they work. Or I'd like to believe they work. So yeah, before we get started, I would like to put out a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I am not qualified to be one. I don't plan on being qualified to be one. So do not take this as financial advice. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt. Do not trust strangers to give you financial advice. If you feel like you need financial advice, do seek out the help of a qualified financial service provider who can give you the assistance and the support that you need. So without wasting any time, let us get into the first step. The first step is to regularly check your credit score. I would suggest doing this through Clearscore because it does not negatively impact your score if you check it regularly. I check mine on a monthly basis because Clearscore sends me an email every month that your new credit score is ready. Some banks do also let you check your credit score. I know with Netbank as well. Netbank sends me my credit score on a monthly basis as well. So do that because sometimes you might be doing something that is harming your credit score and you don't even realize it. So check it regularly so that you can see what is working and what is not working. If you're using platforms like TransUnion or Experian, those obviously only give you a free credit score once a year, like I mentioned in my previous credit score video. So obviously you won't be able to check more than that. If you do check more than that, they probably will charge you. I think they do charge you, and maybe it might negatively impact your credit score as well. So I'm an advocate for Clearscore. They're not sponsoring this video. This video is not sponsored, not yet anyway. But I vouch for Clearscore. That is literally the one that I trust with everything in me. Tip number 2 is also a very obvious one. Pay your debt on time and in full. Whether it is monthly installments, whether it is a personal loan, stick to the payment terms. Better yet, try and pay extra if you can and if you have the capacity to pay it off in time. Pay your credit card, whatever they call those things. I don't have a credit card, and I don't plan on having one anytime soon, but pay off your credit card in time as well, and in full every month. Don't wait for the last day to pay your credit card or to pay off your credit card. I just think that the quicker you pay off your stuff, the less interest you have to pay. So the sooner you pay, the better. Tip number 3, I'd like to believe that this is an obvious one. Pay off your old debts. If you have debts that are in arrears that you are owing, pay those off because the longer you are owing, the more your credit score is negatively impacted. Tip number 4, I mentioned this one in my previous video as well, but do not make too many credit applications in a short space of time. I mentioned in that video that I'm currently recovering from making too many credit applications because of the home loans when I was applying for all the home loans at the different banks. So make sure you're not applying for credit or too much credit in a short space of time. Tip number 5, avoid using store cards. Store cards are basically unsecured debt, and this doesn't look good for creditors. If you're going to use a store card, please pay it off diligently. I do not plan on having a store card. If I can't afford something now, I will save up for it for a few months and then buy it. But I don't believe in store cards, simply because my weakness is clothes. Like, I genuinely love clothes. So I know that it's going to be a problem for me. So I guess know your weaknesses and run away from them. So I personally am, and this is a lesson that my mom taught me before I even went to varsity, because she closed. I don't think she's had a store card for over 15 years now. So run away from store cards. I understand we're trying to look cute and all, but like, if you can't afford it now, and if you won't die without it, save up for the next few months, put a 50 rand or 250 aside a month, and then buy what you need. You won't die without it. You really won't die without it. So in summary, make sure that you pay your credit on time. Make sure your credit is well diversified. I explained this more in the previous credit score video, so do check that out. I'll link it in the cards above as well as in the description box. Make sure that you are not making too many credit inquiries in a short space of time, and don't over rely on debt. Just because you qualify for a certain amount of debt doesn't mean you need to utilize all of that debt. Rather be safe than sorry. Like, budget your debt, don't put yourself at the highest brim, because things like repo rates and stuff are fluctuating and increasing, listen, on a monthly basis now, basically. So the last thing you want is to be at your ultimate credit limit, and then things like the repo rate go up and then you can't afford to pay that extra. So be smart about it. Put your credit in your budget if you cannot afford it. And if you do not have a buffer, just cut it. Like, don't do it. Do not do it. And then this is a bonus tip. So when I was in second year, I think it was 2019, end of 2019, I was still a student at the time, and obviously I didn't have any credit to my name. So what we did, my mom and I then opened a Vodacom contract for me, probably the cheapest Vodacom contract there was. I was paying 200 Rand a month, and that is how I started building my credit score. I'm just throwing this in because I also get this quite a lot. So I did that. I started having that contract in 2019. I think I was like 2021 at the time, and that's how I built my credit score. It went off as a debit order every single month. I have never missed a payment, and I don't plan on missing a payment. So those are simple things that you can do to get your credit score started. Do let me know if you want a video about what to do if your credit score is 0 or you do not have any credit at all, and how you want to start building your credit profile. I am very happy to do another video on that. So yeah, do let me know in the description box what you would like to see next on credit scores. So with that, we have reached the end of today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Your engagement is extremely appreciated. I cannot thank you enough. This family is growing day by day, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for engaging with me in the comments. Thank you for reaching out in my DMs. You guys are all loved. I appreciate each and every one of you. So with that, with so much love and so much light from me to you, have an amazing rest of the day. Stay safe and God bless. Bye, guys. Thank you.